Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the Manchu. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're at war with Japan, which is like not great, to be honest. Prepare the dikes. Social liberalism, 2% bonus towards infantry, land doctrine bonus. Yeah, you know what? Give me, well, we cannot, it's not a national spirit, a benevolent emperor. Human sympathy suspected. Yeah, let's actually modernize civilian industry. We'll get some military factories out of that as well. Okay, Pyongyang, that's where they're preparing a naval invasion from. I mean, reasonable. Or I would probably do it as well. War economy, we don't need any of you. Anything good in this area? Pair strike east, west, and south. I mean, let's just prepare the strikes. I mean, we're not going to do them quite yet for what I'm hoping are fairly obvious reasons. By the way, how many trucks do we have? Our unit got killed off. Fantastic. We have 11. I need way more trucks. So that we can actually support an invasion of Korea. Can like maybe try to get like another encirclement like this. And push way towards Pyongyang. Do you need any more units for your garrison? You need minimum 5 to guard all the ports. Okay, so that's not actually too bad. I think 5 is a completely reasonable number. Again, oh no, Japanese troops are moving their way into northern Manchuria. Who cares? That doesn't matter. Again, as far as I'm aware, you only need to kick the Japanese out of Korea to actually win the Sino-Japanese War. I mean, I might be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. What I would like though is fucking better supplies. You know what? Let's build ourselves a naval base. You already have a supply depot. Okay, you know, hold off all attacks for the time being. Stay on the defensive. Don't worry about Japanese troops moving their way through Manchuria, at least not for right now. Japan, maximum 55 divisions, so no matter what, we do outnumber the Japanese. I mean, we might actually outnumber the entirety of... Yeah, more than likely we outnumber the entirety of the close prosperity sphere. And again, like Philippines or Indonesia, they don't actually matter in the grand scheme of the war. Okay, you can get pushed out. I'm gonna do a counterattack here, push here. I'm gonna push here, and then half of you, including Purple Army, are gonna push in this province. The rest of you just hold on for dear life. I don't think we need to worry about any of this other stuff. Okay. I mean, is there anybody we actually want to replace? Actually, put this 5%. We can probably get rid of you. We don't have political power for it yet. But the material designer at this point, like, we're not going to get tanks. We're not going to do naval stuff. So I don't really think we need them. Can I get all of you to push away towards Pyongyang? How are you losing against like a single infantry division? Experience entrenchment. Like, I'm sure. Do they not have like any aircraft? Japan, where's your entire air force? You have 1,000 planes. I don't know where the hell they are. Because apparently they're not actually in Korea. So I mean, that's something, right? I want to boost up. Can I even afford to boost supplies on this? You need 40 trucks, so we can't afford better supplies from Shenyang. You also need better supplies from here. Actually, this is probably a little bit more important than Shenyang. So boost up supplies in this area. Counterattack here. You push here. You can probably actually even kill like this Japanese division as well. When are you leaving? 1 day, 1 hour? But we need trucks, right? Desperately, yes. Okay, so he pushed you out. We can take Pyongyang. Like, you're oversupplied. We don't have full control over the state, which is... Oh, because we don't own Angdong, we can't get good supplies out of this province? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Okay, bring you for support over here. 100%. So you can move you here. Move you here. Has Japan taken a lot of units off the border with Korea? Is Japan preparing like another war against somebody else? Because I don't know where their entire army has gone. Like they had a lot, and now they don't, and I don't know why. Okay, 3 division Pyongyang. Yeah, I feel like they've kind of lost a little bit of like steam or something. Like I don't know where their army's gone. Maybe they don't have good supplies or something like that. I don't know. Gotta see. Yeah, we need to take Pyongyang for the supply hub. We take this province because I know your supplies are what scientists would call absolute dog shit. You didn't even take this province, huh? Even with like overwhelming numbers, you weren't able to actually get that to work. Okay, yeah, so I want to replace you because you're not actually doing anything effective for us anymore. Political power game I don't care about. Growth, maybe? Or experience gain. Maybe you actually are still the best option. Growth and speed. You know what? You might still be the best for that 5% factory output, which is kind of incredible to me. I mean, run exports. It's like we could maybe go up to free trade. Ah, but no, we definitely can't. We can't afford that. So is there anything I can spend you on? We can develop some mines. So you know what? Sure, get those mines going. Demand you to spare fealty. We could attack a bunch of people, but that doesn't seem beneficial. Again, given the circumstance of where we're at. What about you? You know what? Sure, it'll give us a little bit of a war support boost. And what else am I gonna spend the political power on? Really, not too much. Got pushed out, huh? Like a coward. Okay, they are pushing away pretty far up north now, which scares me a little bit. And you know what I actually want to do? I want to build a naval base here. I know it's not going to be like too much, but it might give us a little bit of a bonus. If you can maybe surround Pyongyang. I'm thinking of having you force attack. How bad is your breakthrough right now? Negative 64%, huh? You'll be there in 2 days, 9 hours. I will be there in 2 days, 17 hours. So I kind of need to make sure that you don't... I need to make sure you actually need a force attack with you right now. I don't really like it, but I don't think I have much choice in the matter. It's going to cause heavy casualties for sure. $45%, 11%. I want you going here to surround Pyongyang. Will you surround Pyongyang? I'm kind of thinking that you probably won't at this point. Do I need to bring Green Army up? Well, Red Army might actually need to deploy, like, right on the northern... You know what? Actually, yeah. Red Army, it's time for you to deploy, like, right here. Again, we always have Green Army that we can fall back on if we need to. Let's pull you back a little bit. So, I mean, we did lose a little bit of ground in Korea. It sucks. And you have, like, no supplies. I mean, fuel's still okay. We could boost trucks again. Where's supplies from Shenyang? Boost truck production here. Honestly, Purple Army, I'm going to actually shrink you down a little bit to just defending around Shenyang for the moment. Because Purple Army, you should not be attacking. Get to where you need to be and don't worry about anything else. Brown Army, you can also just hold position. We need supplies. And, like, kind of desperately we do. I mean, Red Army will prepare an invasion order for you, but I don't know how meaningful it's actually going to be. Okay, give me back air superiority here. Red Army, do not be attacking. Again, why are you attacking? I specifically told you not to attack. Look, okay, I need you to go here. Okay, Brown Army, Brown Army, Brown Army. How many troops does Maklik have? 6 to 41. I don't know, a little part of me is like, what if we, like, invade Maklik? And then puppet Maklik in Mongolia and maybe open, like, just another big front line? But I don't think that's going to work. I mean, Tibet's still alive. I'm surprised that Tibet survived all this. Can I move you into Brown Army? Because you don't seem like you want to deploy anywhere else. I'm going to counterattack in here. We have no supplies. And just hold position. Do not attack those positions. Do not even attack Pyongyang. At least not quite yet. Hold your ground. What do we have in here? Tank designer. I don't want those. It doesn't help me out. How many guns do we have? 8,000. We're gonna double this to 10. Deploy what units we have. These 5 divisions, I'm gonna bring you into Purple Army. Ask Cavalry, you can go into Purple as well. Okay, Japan. How much manpower do you guys actually have? 1 to 3 million? Okay, very cool. I mean, what I would like to see is Japan end up at war with anybody else. You know, if they were to go to war with, you know, Germany, for example. Okay, you're gonna get pushed out. Again, it's a supply. If we had supplies, I can guarantee 100% that we would be completely okay in this fight. It's just that we don't have the supplies. Total infrastructure, supply hub 3.6. It's not like we can get these to be any more efficient. I mean, I guess we could upgrade the railroads, but I don't know if that'll actually benefit us at all. How many trucks do we have in storage? 250? Okay, again, we're holding our ground somewhat. I mean, we have lost a lot of ground also to the Japanese. Which does scare me a little bit. How are they doing up north? Okay, so they have taken over the entirety of North Manchuria again. 2 military factories. What do we want after this? Destroy leftists doesn't really benefit us right now. Air production? Cannot do this. Social liberalism. Give me the bonus worth land doctrine. Okay, we do see Filipino troops now arrived up in the north as well. How do I... Okay, I mean, now that we have a port here, we're going to upgrade you, downgrade you. 8 to 11, but even then, like, that's not giving you enough supplies. Are they coming over via sea? You know what the issue is? Yes, this is all coming from sea, because we're actually... Because of... Oh my god. Okay, we need to get this railroad connected to this. Because of frickin' Taijin, our supplies are actually kind of compromised here. When will this be done? On the 11th of December? Because our supplies are terrible, because all of them are getting shipped from Yantai to Port Arthur. Before, I guess they're getting shipped probably from, like, you know, these ports. And I'm assuming the Japanese probably have, like, complete naval superiority, right? Yeah, no, absolutely they do. Okay, hold your ground, men. 190,000. So, I mean, they're now evening the odds. I mean, Japan killed 8. I mean, we've killed way more Japanese units than we've lost. I mean, that's always nice. If only we had Taijin, then this whole situation wouldn't be a problem. Again, assuming that the problem is the railroad situation, which I think it is. Primarily, it's due to our infrastructure being a little shot. I hate Japan. Get the hell out of here. I mean, how many guns? They have no rifles. How many factories does Japan have? They have up to 50 military. So they do have more military factories than we do. But I don't think it's really by that much. And again, we always have Green Army here as a backup in case, like, we ever need them. Okay, now supplies seem like they're getting better. It's just because without supplies, we get no organization. Without any organization, our units, like, fold like a sack of shit. Okay, I need you guys to fly over here. Go to Shenyang, fly over here. Yes, but now that we have supplies again, I think because of the railroad. Yeah, it's absolutely because of the railroad. Don't even send... Oh, how did I forget that? I feel like an absolute buffoon. Okay, let our units get their organization back up, and then we can do a counterattack to end all counterattacks. Don't attack this position. Yeah, move your units here. Purple Army, what you're doing right now isn't really necessary. Your attack really should be, like, to push this direction, I think. How many... Are we missing any guns? We're missing artillery, we're missing support equipment. Like, honestly, that's not so bad. Can I move you units anywhere? Honestly, I'm gonna have you just defend our ports a little bit more. Yeah, but now we're not gonna be taking breakthrough penalties. Oh, Japan. Now that I've realized the error of my ways, you guys have no chance in hell. But I do think, at least for right now, that we fixed our railroad issue. It's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thank you to everybody for watching. I say, Anthony, if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, call you something down. You want us to subscribe, and goodbye.